What's up? For those of you who are interested in going to Hellfest and those of you who have tickets, Hellfest just released today the running order for what days every band's gonna play and what stage. But this is we already know. But today they also released what time every band gonna play. So this is I'm gonna check out now what time every band's gonna play and if there is any interesting collapse between the bands and so on. Well, they put the running order today. Some of the bands got cancelled, a few bands. Those I remember L7, and I really was looking forward to see L7. I saw them once and they are really good. And also Monster Magnet and some other bands, and they have replaced for other bands. But I don't really care because there are so many bands on this festival that there's so many to see, so it's not a big deal. And so let's check it out. First, we're gonna go with the first weekend, and then we go to the second weekend. So the first weekend, first of all, you need to remember there's 6 stages on this festival. The main stage that you have 2 on the right side and also on the left side. And also you got 2 stages, one to each other. It's the temple and the altar. So this is more death metal and black metal and this kind of music. And then you got 2 other stages. One it's the valley and one it's called Warzone. So for me, most of the bands are focused on the main stage. So this is why for me it's not so many collabs. So let's start with the first weekend. So we have a look now on the first weekend of the festival. Now, as you can see, the first band start already at 10:30 in the morning, and the last band is gonna finish around 2 a.m. So it's gonna be a long day every day at Hellfest. I think some of the bands is even finish more late than 2, like 2:30. We need to check it out. So this is the first day on a Friday on the first weekend. As you can see, for example, the highlight is gonna be, I think, Dropkick Murphys. They play, I think, no. It's Five Finger Death Punch. I think this band's gonna play more minutes than any other bands. So this is actually the highlight band for this day, together with Deftones, Dropkick Murphys, and Volbeat. I'm surprised Volbeat start at 1 a.m. So this is the first day, and on the second day, on Saturday. So let's look at the biggest bands. Megadeth. They start very early. They will play at 8:30 until 9:45, so only 1 hour and 15 minutes. And so Deep Purple after them, also 1 hour and 15 minutes, right? And then the highlight is Ghost. By the way, yesterday, Hellfest Day, that Ghost gonna play on the first weekend. They replaced, if I'm not wrong, the band was Faith No More. This is the band they replaced, if I'm not wrong. And Ghost play more long set than any other band on that day, so they are the highlight. And then at 1 a.m. Airborne gonna play till 2 a.m. and 5 minutes. And then we go to Sunday. I think Sunday is the best day on that first weekend. Well, anyway, for me. And what is interesting on Sunday, I see on the main stage they have a lot of female bands like Lacuna Coil. Then they got Battle Beats, and then they got Doro, and then Ginger. So only female singers. And then they got the other bands. As every year, I think Down with Phil Anselmo, I think every year they play in a Hellfest. And then they got Korn from 8:30 to 9:45. And then Judas Priest. And so Judas Priest play 1 hour and 20 minutes. And Gojira play 1 hour and 30 minutes. So Gojira gonna be the highlight of this day on Hellfest. And then Running Wild. So this is the first weekend. Now I'm gonna look more deep for the second weekend, because this is the weekend that I'm gonna be, because on the first weekend I'm gonna be in another festival, Grass Pop. And by the way, if you not subscribe my channel, you can see I also talk about Grass Pop Festival. So back to Hellfest. So I'm looking now on the second weekend. The first band start to play at 3 o'clock and 30 minutes. So this is Phil Anselmo and the Buster Sounds play Motorhead. So this is a little more shorter day than the other days of the festival. Well, anyway, this weekend is 4 days, so it's not big deal. But for me, it's even better because I only arrived that day. My flight arrived to Nantes on 11 a.m. So I'm not gonna miss nothing. Maybe this is the only band that I'm gonna miss if I'm not make this time on time. Phil Campbell and the Buster Sounds. So then, so Thunder play on 5. I'm trying to mention now the bands that I'm interested in more. So it's UFO, especially because Doctor, and I really like this song. And this is also the opening song for Iron Maiden, you know, when they play it before the band start to play in every concert. And then they got Steve Vai, and then Whitesnake. That will be awesome to see Whitesnake. And Halloween, and then the Mighty Scorpions. They are the highlight for the day. So for me, there's no collapse with no bands with any other band. And Ethereum, they play on 12:45 till 2 a.m. So it's gonna be a long day. So this is the first day. It's a Thursday, and then we go to Friday. Now Friday it's start already on 10 o'clock on 30, like every other days, and I'll try to see what is gonna be the first band I want to see on that day. So maybe Blue Pills. It's kind of weird, Blue Pills. And after this, the name of the band is called Health. Anyway, so Danko Jones I really want to see on the main stage, and maybe Dragon Force, and then you got Creator. I really want to see them on 7 and 15 minutes till 8:30. So 1 hour and 15 minutes to Creator, and also I want to see Ministry. So after Ministry, Megadeth. So Megadeth actually they play 2 times, also the first weekend and also the second weekend. That is really weird, but this is awesome. I'm gonna see Megadeth. And then there's 9 Inch Nails. So they are, I think, the highlight of that day. I think they play more minutes than Alice Cooper, because if I'm not wrong, Alice Cooper play 1 hour and 15 minutes, and 9 Inch Nails 1 hour and 30 minutes. Too bad. I wanted to see New Model Army, but me and my wife more like 9 Inch Nails, so we're gonna see this band. And then we go to Saturday. Now, the bands I want to see on Saturday, as you see, by the way, most of the bands that I'm gonna see on the main stage. And on Saturday, maybe Michael Monroe on 12:15, and then Glory Hammer. I really want to see Glory Hammer on 1 o'clock till 1:40. As you see, the first bands are the most small bands, so they play less minutes than the biggest bands, of course. And so on that day, there's also, let's see, well, for me, Epica, I want to see, I really like this band, so this is on 5:55, this is 6:55, 1 hour for Epica, that's good. And well, I wish it was much more, but it's still not bad. And then Airborne from 7 to 8:15, that is awesome. And then Nightwish from 8:20 to 9:50. So it's 1 hour and a half for Nightwish. That is good. That is awesome, because I really want to see Nightwish. And then of course the highlight is gonna be Guns N' Roses. So Guns N' Roses gonna play from 9:55 till 12:25. So it's actually 2 hours and a half for Guns N' Roses, if I'm not wrong. That is awesome. That is awesome. As a like, of course, they are the highlights, and they must play as a highlight the same as in their own concert. And then Blind Guardian from 12:30 to 2 a.m. So yeah, on that day, I think I'm only gonna stay on the main stage. And then we have the last day of the festival, Sunday. So by the way, a TBA, that's mean to be announcement. So there's gonna be more bands. So there's one on the main stage on 10:30 in the morning. So I hope it's gonna be a good band. And there's another TBA to be announcement in 4:30 till 5:20. So I hope it's gonna be also a band that I like. And so on that day, I want to see Ugly Kid Joe and to be announcement, maybe depends who's gonna be. And so who is gonna play there? Avatar, I think I'm gonna see that for the first time. And okay, so this is the only collapse that I have between two bands. It's gonna be between Merciful Fate and Sabaton. So Merciful Fate play on the Temple stage. So because Sabaton play 15 minutes more early, I'm not gonna see few songs of Sabaton then go to Merciful Fate. I just gonna skip Sabaton and go to see Merciful Fate, because you know, on the Temple and the altar, it's better to come before the band starts, because then you might find yourself even outside of the tent, you know, so not really see very good and not hear very good. So of course I want to be inside in a good place. So I'm gonna stay only for Merciful Fate. And then of course Metallica. So Metallica play very late, 11 o'clock till 1 a.m. So that's it, I think. So this is the lineup for, hope did not miss something anyway. There are so many great bands. There are at least, like, for me, and I think every other fan, at least 6, 7, 8 bands that can see every day, and that it's not bad at all. So I can't wait to go to this festival. So that's it, and this is my highlight of this year on Hellfest. I'm so happy I got a second weekend ticket. This is gonna be really excited, and of course I'm gonna review everything at the end of the festival. Also during the festivals, I'm gonna send some videos to YouTube, and I'm gonna put a vlog or whatever, you know, down the road. And again, if you're not subscribed my YouTube channel, you can see I'm talking about a lot of festivals. I'm gonna be in a lot of festivals during the summer, so don't forget to subscribe my channel. What do you think about this lineup? Let me know by the comment. Are you going? Are you need a ticket? Anything, feel free to say on the comments. So that's it about Hellfest, and I think this is gonna be my last video preview about Hellfest. As you can see, I did other videos about this festival. So that's it, and again, don't forget to subscribe, and see you very soon.